Welcome back to this mini-boss in Oracle Seasons Part 32.
It's actually one of the, I'm glad that they used this as the 8th mini-boss, because he has the most epic entrance sequence of any of the bosses I've seen so far.
Now, here's how I end up doing this mini-boss, Cloud. I end up hitting him with the mystery seeds to turn him blue so that he's in the ice phase. Then, while he's blue, if you hit him with the mystery seeds again, he'll actually transfer between the phases. This is because the mystery seeds actually incorporate a random effect.
Wait, so that means that I did not remember this boss correctly. You have to, mystery seeds are not how you kill him, but then how do you kill him?
You have to use the ice cores.
What?
Those.
Wait, you have to throw them?
Yep.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yeah, you have to hit him. You have to pick up an ice core after transmuting it, and then throw it at him while he's in his fire state.
I can't believe that this is the second time that I beat a boss, multiple times, mind you, without using the method that I was supposed to use. So now you're about to damage him.
Yep.
You just damaged him. My god. And he moves faster. This boss will give you a hard time. So wait, no, but you haven't tried shooting Ember Seeds at him.
No.
But you
I mean, I shot Ember Seeds at him while he was in this fire state, but
you can't fight fire with fire.
Now.
He only took 3.
Yep.
Wow.
Takes 3 ice cores.
How? I can't. I just can't. I got away with not doing what the game wanted me to do. So much that I didn't even think that there was a more correct method. Symmetry! Symmetry! Look at all the symmetry!
Take down the keys first and then solve the puzzle.
Solve the puzzle, then ignore the keys.
Damn it!
Solve the puzzle, fall into the pit, then ignore the keys.
Alright, and here's where we start getting into the annoying ice puzzle.
Yes. Well, this is the one and only ice puzzle in both of the games, now that I think about it. And I can understand why they only did this once, because this sucks.
Now, to be fair, this isn't honestly all that complicated, but it does require you to have a lot more spatial awareness than I typically have.
They should enforce this on the SATs. How well can you solve an ice puzzle? You will be graded.
Now, let me think. I think it's down, then left, then up, then over for that one. But during that, you have to push the others as well.
Yeah, I happen to remember that the topmost block is the one that you have to do last.
But yeah, we'll be here for a while, folks.
You don't say.
Yeah.
I also... Every time I replayed this game, this puzzle gave me a hard time. It's... You cannot remember what the fuck.
Now, here's a trick that I kind of learned while I was going through this. You could actually cheese out this puzzle.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you already failed.
Yes, I've already failed, but you can cheese this puzzle out.
How does one cheese out this puzzle?
You see that one block up on top that's just outside of the goal?
Yes.
If you do this correctly, you can actually set it up so that you can make it so that the ice blocks are end up staying there, and then you can manipulate them almost all the way around the room.
Yes. I'm not sure if that's an exploit per se. I think that's just one of many valid options to solve this puzzle.
Alright, I have
Jump
jumped
cut.
into the solution.
By the power of jump cut. Yep, okay, so you you are 2 moves. You are like 3 moves away from finishing this. Now for the finish. The finish. There it goes. And the thing. I got it. I got it.
Which spawns a staircase.
But Gurdat didn't do the rage dance.
No.
Why didn't Gurdat do the rage dance?
Because Gurdat only ended up spending about, 10 minutes on it. As opposed to the half hour he spent on other puzzles.
Well, yeah, guess what, folks? If you get killed here... I'm not even sure if it saves that you did the puzzle.
Yes, it does.
Good. Because this is probably the worst thing they could have put after a puzzle like that.
Yes, this entire floor is covered in ice physics.
Because duality. Yay.
Oh look, ice physics with the fucking conveyor belts.
I miss these conveyor belts.
The conveyor belts are really cool, but at the same time, I don't want them associated with ice physics.
I also don't... I really hate those things at the bottom. They just fucking punish you every time you...
No, not this way. You can't solve the puzzles this way.
Joe, he's back. Oh my god, he's monster high. Yeah, fuck, I missed him. Ah, I got him. Ah.
No! This is the most bullshit platforming room in the entire game.
Maybe. Probably. Because the conveyor belts are spinning in opposite directions, so you have to... Oh my god, did you... Yeah, and you basically have to take damage every time you fall. It's not quite as bad as a spike pit, but it still sucks. Now Gurdat's working on his cardio. Changing direction. Changing direction. Now these guys.
You see, these guys are not associated with ice physics.
These guys actually play fair. They want to kill you, but they play fair.
Oh look, this room!
Moldorps! Oh, cool, we're up here, which means that we get the most convenient shortcut in the entire dungeon. And all our health back.
Yep, that is the power
shit.
of the Blue Joy Ring with the fairy.
It doubles the heart drop. Really useful. So is that button. Let's go push it now.
Yay!
Huzzah! It's not a hold button.
Ah, fuck Wizrobes. This is the part of the game where it becomes really clear that my emulation is fucked up.
I thought it was always fucked up.
It was always fucked up, but this is the point. This is the point where it gets really blatantly obvious that my emulation is fucked up, because now Wizrobes, well, they appear, but they don't flicker in anymore.
Yes. Which means that it's that much more difficult to catch them on the spawn. There's nothing else in this room. It just wanted to dick with you. Let's go slash the zombies.
Gibdos. I've been playing Hyrule Warriors again. I still really like it, but it's still just Dynasty Warriors.
It's also fan servicey as hell, as I understand it.
I don't know, because, I mean, the Great Fairy is fan servicey, but she always was, so...
Yes?
And honestly, she's about it, aside from maybe Sia.
Is Sia the... Sia may be the one I'm thinking of, because that name does not ring a bell, and I happen to know that... I happen to know you have to push the pot under that button.
I also have one of the pots under that.
I also happen to know there's a scantily clad female character in the game who's... I don't even think she was in any of the other games.
No, Sia and Lana are not from any of the other Zelda games.
There's a Sia and a Lana?
Yes.
Ah.
They're also technically the same character, but that's spoiler territory.
Because fuck it. I
really like playing specifically with Rudo and Sheik's giant blade.
Can you also play as Midna?
Yes, you can play as Midna, and honestly, Midna is really cool to play with, but she's also very unorthodox.
How so?
Well, specifically, she's got a shorter combo string than most of the rest of the cast, and a lot of her strings require multiple uses of the charge attack in order to actually be effective. But yes.
Yeah, in a game where it's most convenient to just spam a combo button rather. I haven't played Hyrule Warriors. I understand that it's very, very different than a lot of Zelda games.
Yes, it's Dynasty Warriors. It's Dynasty Warriors with the Zelda paint job.
You wish I knew which game you were talking about.
Oh, yes, I do. As a Dynasty Warriors fanatic, I do wish.
I mean, my current selection of games are mostly surrounding the PS4 because my buddy, you gotta get a key. Of course, you have to get a key first.
Yes.
Why wouldn't you have to
This
get
is
a
the
key?
This is the last small key puzzle that I actually struggle with in this dungeon, but yeah, I gotta go all the way around to the other side of the dungeon.
So, my buddy has been playing Bloodborne, which he's currently letting one of his buddies borrow, The Witcher 3, which is fucking fantastic, and Metal Gear Solid 5.
Which is also really powerful.
3 really, really strong third-person games.
I could not play Bloodborne, although I want to try out Demon Souls. I do.
You mean Dark Souls?
No, Demon Souls. I played Dark Souls. I could not fucking play Dark Souls.
Well, that's because Dark Souls can go fuck itself.
Damn it, Fire Keys, go away!
At least you didn't drop the ball. Yep, that's how you're supposed to do it.
And now we have this shortcut unlocked.
Yay.
And that's all it does.
Let's go downstairs so we can actually fucking progress. It's like, hey, when I push the button, can you just, like, make one of the blocks disappear, please? So I don't have to go around for reasons?
Damn it.
Bloodborne is kind of a... you can either have a really easy time with that game or a really hard time. What you have to understand is that, like a lot of third-person games, enemies stun when you hit them, so you have to combo in order to fight correctly.
Right. And this is where we get the last small key that we need. Oh no, this is not the small key though.
It's probably the most convoluted manner to get a...
No,
this is a key.
Okay. We already have the compass.
And probably the most convoluted manner to make that turnstile do what you need it to do.
And now we're using the save and quit warp again.
I love the save and quit warp. I'm glad you exploited that. Damn it, you're ahead of me again. I heard you open the door before my video did.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's my fault. I mean, it could be worse.
The magical ice freezes all. What they're referring to, of course, is the lava ovens, which you have to use now.
Here is the ghost of trials past. See how he moves and repeat.
I fucked this up the first time. Even though I got a really easy path, honestly.
No, that one is... That one he actually turned around. The easier paths, he doesn't turn around at all. He just takes a bunch of turns, but goes forward every time. Oh look, there's a thing we've never seen before. I wonder what it does.
Yes, this is the lava oven. What you're supposed to do is drop one of the 3 icy cores into it in order to freeze this area, and then you can access the treasure chests that are here.
Yes, you have to hit all 4 of the ovens in order to freeze this entire floor, and you have to hit all 4 of them, otherwise you can't proceed.
And in the next part, we will proceed.